all to say that I think Maister is very good right now, and I think we are. I think it's going to be hard for him to do extremely well to Major because at the top is always going to be some Mexican, some Mexico representation because the players are great. But how long until he's like, top 2, top 3? I don't know. I feel like he's on the wave, but we'll see how he does here against Skar. Cloud coming up here. Cloud Game & Watch, not a great matchup, but it's one that Maister is intimately familiar with.
Yeah, plenty of Clouds to play against, particularly Javi from Mexico, right? Going to have a lot of practice against him. And yeah, we already see Maister. The big thing that I feel like makes Maister so great is consistency. Just doesn't miss punishes.
He's not going to give that up.
That was so sad, too, because Skar did the Blade Beam the wrong way. I must have gotten turned around by the Game & Watch combo, which can happen sometimes, and just didn't realize that the Blade Beam was going the wrong way, and Maister was like, oh, a stock for me.
See right here, already lapped him in percent. Game & Watch doing Game & Watch stuff, just shaving off half of that stock, essentially for free with the neutral air. More up airs popping out here. Maister gets the down smash, but not quite the hitbox that he wanted. Doesn't seem to matter. We're going up, and he knows the timing.
I'm telling you, dude, the consistency from Maister. I mean, you're dead on in saying that he's just one of the most underrated players. And I think that people just undervalue consistency because he is the shining model of doesn't miss combos.
See right now, 33. We're going to hit this neutral air into up air. It's just guaranteed at this point. And Skar, for what he's worth, I mean, like he's trying to find his way back in, but it feels like he just can't get anything going here. Even there, where it seems like Maister's wide open, he's just going to pop that up B.
Yeah, just doing his best to get one glancing blow in, right? He just wants to be able to play his game once. But Maister is just, I mean, look at how perfectly spaced he was outside of that cross slash. It has just been matchup experience demonstrated to the absolute maximum so far.
Let's see here. Now 113 uses the cross slash. Wow, gets hit by it, but not quite close enough. Pops out. The chair is out. Oh,
he went for the chef.
Why not, right? Yeah. You got the chips to play with, so.
And you body blocked him, so he couldn't make it back to stage. When you're up 3 stocks to 1 and not even quite yet at kill percent, then you can just go for it, right? Go for something cheesy.
Well done to Maister taking game 1 against Skar here. Skar on Cloud, again, it is a difficult matchup against Game & Watch, but I think it's not the same. It feels that way about a lot of characters in this game, where there are so many players of the game, and there are so many characters in the game that you can make a lot of sweeping generalizations about matchups, but until you see the best of the best play, it's not the same.
Yeah.
When you fight Maister, you're not fighting regular Game & Watches.
Yeah, you're not fighting Game & Watch in theory. You're fighting a completely different monster. Like, you can say a guy is spearheading the metagame all you want, but I don't see anybody being as consistent with Game & Watch as Maister is. Love right there, though, the Rebels card coming up from Skar, who, by the way, has switched to the Joker, maybe feeling like he just couldn't make up the space with the Cloud, couldn't get anything set up, and maybe playing that faster character, right, he might be able to get the control of the game and the pace that he needs against Maister.
The issue I could see here is that you went from one character that Maister knows so well to another. Not to say that it's not possible, and he certainly, he seems to be doing better, but it is just a tough spot to be in when your character lineup is Joker Cloud against Maister. We'll see how he performs right now. Behind by quite a bit, but it all comes down to how quickly Maister can seal this stock.
And he is looking for that fast approach from Skar, right, who's been looking for a lot of setups so far, especially with the Cloud. And with the Joker, he's really slowed the pace down. He's been content to go to the guns. Yeah, a lot. He's playing Call of Duty. He's not playing Smash Bros.
Infinite bullets on this.
And infinite warfare.
He should. That's good. He should have to reload.
Now, honestly, I feel like Joker should have a... Why not give him a second meter? He's already DLC. Wait, Steve has 3 meters.
True,
Just go for it. I don't know. But right now with the Joker, I mean, again, slowing down the pace has worked really well for him. He hasn't felt like he's been forced to approach Maister. He can stay at a distance. I mean, it's been guns almost this entire time, and he's shot Maister half to death.
Playing it super slow with Joker. We've seen players do this in the past, sort of adopt this incredibly slow, sort of patient playstyle. Seems to be doing very well for Skar here, dead even against Maister. Even if you lose stock first here, won't matter too much. We're 2 minutes into the game without a stock being lost, though.
And that, and I feel like that's a situation that Maister does thrive in, right? Where it gets scary, he levels up, but Skar is amping it up too with that up smash, immediately evening it back up, and he can get right back to that game plan he so desires.
it feels like Maister is almost like, you know how Snake, sometimes the game plan could just turn into, okay, let me get you to 160 and then grab you.
Yeah.
Maister sometimes feels like a time bomb, because I feel like when you get into deep water on stocks, when we're talking like 130, 140, eventually he will hit a down air and it will be untechable. And it's like whether you bounce off stage or whether you go to the right or, you know, go to the blast zone, either way, you're not living. And I feel like I see that a lot from Maister if he can't secure the kill. So this is just, this is all to say that Skar, you know, you might want to go long with him, but you still need to find a way to secure the stock first.
Yeah, definitely need to be able to force Maister to play from behind, because when he plays with the lead, I mean, how long are you going to be able to play this long game? Because if Maister just starts avoiding the guns, all of a sudden, you're really in trouble. You can't even rack up the damage to start building up the comeback. And, man, he has just been hit by this sour spot down smash a couple times, and that's really, really lucky. Okay, the neutral getup definitely could have gotten caught meaty by that forward tilt, but Maister caught his wits about him, and so too did Skar. I feel like both of these guys, just when they slow down the pace of the game, we're not seeing anything particularly
I love
scary.
that.
It's so smart.
That was so good by Skar, popping the Rebels guard in order to not eat that turtle. And now the Arsene is almost here, trying to do what he can to get that Arsene popped, because I feel like if you can get it and survive, you might be able to do this. It will be difficult, especially when you have to come back on stage. Actually, no, I lied, because that's an easy down smash. Never mind.
Yeah, Maister just hits those every single time now.
That's actually way worse now, because now Arsene did nothing, and now your meter's gone.
Yeah, now you're out of it.
Sucks.
Yeah. How can Skar make this work when he's playing from behind? Because playing an even game, it's looked really nice, but the moment that Maister puts on that, you know, nigh guaranteed 30% once he gets his hands on you, just because he just does not drop those combos, I'm wondering if Skar will be able to bring this back. Drag down Nair onto the platform. All of a sudden, Maister exploding right now does get that 30%. Oh, but Skar brings it back. He's evened it up. The last stock situation, the Joker is looking great, and he's still got most of his Arsene available to do some big damage.
He's got a lot left. Don't know if Maister's going to give it to him. You can see Skar now switching up the pace, trying to chase Maister down. Maister going to seem content to try to keep him in the air as long as possible. Arsene will fall, but not before evening it out for Skar, at least in the best way possible. I love that tether cancel there. Right now, Skar down about 60%, but it is coming very slowly if he could just keep this up.
He's definitely got a chance so long as he's able to avoid Maister off stage. How did he know he was going to jump?
The jump into the turtle. Well done by Maister, placing that in the perfect spot. Yeah, I would have thought he would go low.
Yeah, I mean, and he positioned like it too. He jumped towards the stage, and then it looked like he was about to start fast falling, but Maister was just ready to catch that jump, and the turtle just had it out for him that whole game.
It might have just been like a checkmate thing, because like if he goes low, then he commits the up B, right? And then like Maister's above you with down air, and he can just sort of drift into it.
True, yeah.
Might have been the fear of that, and so he sort of forced it in the jump. Impossible to guess what was going on in the players' heads, but either way, Skar looking better there, looking like he might have been able to take the game, but Maister closes that one and out, says no, not right now.
Yeah, no, I have places to be, and that is deeper in bracket. That is where I want to go.
Right. I mean, I would be shocked if Maister doesn't make top 8 at this event. He's got to be seeded to make it.
He's got to be. Yeah, he's one of the top seeds in the event. I'm with you. I think that this should be winner's side, you know, Maister in top 8, but you never know, man. There are a lot of hitters that people just don't know about here at Low Tide City, and some that you do. So, you know, maybe you could get